Good day wherever you're watching. My name is Babawali Afolabi, and here is another episode of the program The Defenders, a weekly television program from the stable of the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps in conjunction with NTA. And this program is aimed at highlighting the achievements of the Corps under the leadership of our amiable Commandant General, Dr. Ahmed Abubakar Howdy, MNI, OFR. On today's headlines, the Minister of Interior unveils new Nscdc camouflage uniform, call for improved service delivery. The Minister of Interior, Dr. Olubunmi Tunji-Ojo, decorates 3 Nscdc Deputy Commandant General. Nscdc promotes over 21,000 personnel at once in an unprecedented fashion and assures the personnel of better days ahead. The Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps has once again made a remarkable step in bolstering the capacity and development of the Corps by adding a camouflage uniform to the already existing ones. At the unveiling ceremony at the Ministry of Interior, Honorable Olubunmi Tunji-Ojo stated that the federal government is committed to enhancing the welfare of personnel of all paramilitary agencies in the country.
We are putting in all that we can to ensure that we provide and support our agencies with the right materials and, of course, the right knowledge that is needed for them to deliver. And I know the Nscdc is not an exception. We will continue to support you. We will continue to work on your welfare, especially the welfare of our officers, very paramount. Training of our officers, very paramount. And of course, we will continue to invest in you because we know the dividend of our investment is, of course, enhanced security.
Honorable Olubunmi noted that the additional uniform will boost the confidence of personnel of the Corps in the discharge of their statutory responsibilities, especially as they are involved in several joint operations with other paramilitary services in the country.
These two, some people might mean little, but goes a long way to give our officers a place of pride among their contemporaries within the security circle. It gives them, it boosts their morale, and it gives them confidence. And I want to, once again, thank you for the initiative.
Thank you, sir.
While appreciating the contributions of the Corps to the internal security of the country, the Honorable Minister assured of a better welfare package for officers and men of the Corps, stating that the Ministry is working with the Salaries and Wages Commission for an upward review of the salaries of paramilitary officers.
On review of your salary, as a board, if I were working with Salaries and Wages Commission, to increase upward review of the salaries of our paramilitary officers. Because we believe we are taking a lot of risk to guarantee our sleep. We must also be ready to sacrifice our best to make sure that you are happy.
He emphasized that the approval for peculiar allowance of officers and men of the Corps was made in accordance with the budgetary provision and assures that as soon as the budget is approved, all personnel will be paid accordingly.
We are working on your hazard allowance.
Yes, sir.
We have approval for
Peculiar allowance.
peculiar allowance.
Yes.
We have approval already, but of course, it came in the middle of the year when there was no budget for it. So we're working on that. And you can be rest assured, by the grace of God, once budget is made available, it will become your entitlement, and you will earn it. Nobody will divert your money. Be rest assured of that.
The minister, while speaking, said that the ministry will ensure adequate training and retraining and put an end to the era of career stagnation for all personnel of paramilitary agencies.
The board, of which your CG is a member, and he has done very well to make sure that vacancies are created and will bring the era of career stagnation to an end. The era when people spend 6, 7, 8, even 10 years on a single grade, we are determined to bring that to an end. People should be able to earn their promotions without when due, without knowing anybody.
Speaking during the presentation of the uniform, the Commandant General, Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, Dr. Ahmed Abubakar Haudi, MNI OFR, stated that the ministry approved the additional uniform, hence the reason he had come to present it to the Minister for commissioning.
Sir, I like to show you a sample of how the Special Forces personnel will look like if it's on duty. This camo, like I said, is going to be worn by mostly our personnel who have gone for Special Forces training. And this forces training, we did it with the military, particularly the army. And we have over 5,000 Special Forces personnel in the service. And the Special Forces personnel are part of the armed squad unit that we have in the Corps. With this presentation, sir, Mr. Honorable Minister, I like to present to you our new uniform for your official launching.
The Commandant General, Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps stated that the need for the camouflage was necessitated by the involvement of the Corps in various joint operations in the country and to boost the confidence of personnel who participated in such operations.
Either as a joint operation personnel with the other services, or whether they are being sent for a special assignment to be conducted, maybe a sting operation. And this is how they're going to appear. And like I told you, sir, Special Forces are individuals and personnel who have learned, who have gone through the crucibles of the military training, very rigorous military training.
The Commandant General went ahead to shed light on the color combination of the camouflage, saying the black and the blue represent the Corps service colors and the brown represent the operational ground. The uniform will be worn by Special Forces trained personnel and service commanders across the formations of the Corps nationwide. The program is still the Defenders. I'll be right back. Can you go away? In the light of development and enhancing the mandate of the Corps for better service delivery, the Minister of Interior, Honorable Olubomi Tunji Ojo, decorated 3 newly promoted Deputy Commandant Generals of the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps with their new ranks, while tasking them to be loyal, disciplined, and initiate ideas for the protection of critical national assets and infrastructure. The minister who made the call had a decoration ceremony of the newly Deputy Commandant General that was held in Aisha Rufai Conference Room located at the Civil Defense, Fire and Immigration Services Board, was accompanied by the Board Secretary Jafar Ahmed.
I plead with you, in area of protection of critical infrastructure, come up with ideas. No agency, nobody makes an agency relevant. It is the agency that makes itself relevant. Come up with ideas. You will define the process. Come up with the ideas that will solve our problems. Come up with the ideas that will be faultless. Ideas that will secure our own facilities. Ideas that will ensure that there's minimal disruption in our volume of food production. Ideas that will protect our mining site, that will protect our schools, and that will give Nigerians the ability to sleep with their 2 eyes closed. Your job is more mental than physical. It is time for you to be intellectually mobile and intellectually savvy. I plead with you, as your minister, I cannot achieve without your support. The CG cannot achieve without your support.
Earlier in a remark, the Director Supervising Office of the Permanent Secretary, Mr. Peter Ubodu, said Nscdc have a lot of duties to discharge towards internal security and called on the DCGs to strive harder in accomplishing the tasks ahead. Another major highlight of the event was the symbolic decoration of the three Deputy Commandant Generals, Chem Obafiaye Sunday, Fafiu Adeyinka, and Ibrahim Raji by the Minister of Interior, assisted by their families.
Chem Obafiaye's family resides outside the country, but is being ably assisted by his friends and well-wishers. Congratulations once again. Chem Sunday Obafiaye has been decorated by the Honorable Minister as the latest Deputy Commandant General of Nigerian Security and Civil Defense. A round of applause for him. Congratulations. This is a reward of hard work and excellence. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Fafiu Adeyinka, Deputy Commandant General, Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, has been decorated. Congratulations. Then the third person, Raji Ibrahim Adedoyin, please step forward for decoration. To be assisted by his amiable wife, Alaja Malikis Raji. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we have the newly decorated Deputy Commandant General of Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, Raji Ibrahim Adedoyin. Congratulations.
Hello, madam. The wife of the general.
Please.
It's still your program, The Defenders. I'll be right back. All right, you're welcome back. In another decoration ceremony of 11 Assistant Commandant General and 44 Commandants of Corps at the headquarters of the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps in Abuja, Minister of Interior Honorable Dr. Olubunmi Tunji-Ojo called on officers of the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps to redouble their efforts in service delivery in order to address the surge of insecurity challenges in the country. Represented by the Director Joint Service, Director Supervising Office of the Permanent Secretary, Minister of Interior, Chief Dr. Peter Obodo, it described promotion as recognition of hard work, excellence, and call to duty.
Promotion is a recognition of excellence. Promotion is a reward for hard work. Promotion is a call to harder work. Promotion is a call to duty. But from there to exit from service.
In his words of felicitation, promotion is about motivation, and when delayed, affected officers can become demotivated.
Promotion is about motivation. So if your promotion is delayed, you are demotivated. And this is a security organization that your psychology towards work ought not to be low.
He thanked President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for the support given to the ministry and by extension the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, which has resulted into the promotion of over 21,000 personnel and assured the personnel of better things ahead.
We have not had this kind of sweet experience before. Having about 20-something thousand officers promoted in one single fell swoop. This regime deserves a better applause than what we have done. There is no better way to talk about the renewed hope than what we have experienced here today. I can assure you more better things are to come. I want to thank Mr. President for this opportunity given. I want to thank the Honorable Minister. I want to thank the board and then the CG of the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps.
In his remark, the Commandant General of the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, Ahmed Abubakar Audi, PhD, MNI OFR, described staff promotion as a source of motivation and an advancement from a lower rank to a position involving higher duties and responsibilities.
The beneficiaries of today's event have no doubt worked hard to justify their elevation to higher ranks, which has also imposed on them higher responsibility and authority.
In its words, it is a situation that gives an employee a sense of pride and accomplishment. It has the tendency to motivate and spur staff to work, even harder to further enhance productivity.
Staff promotion is a source of motivation and an advancement from a lower rank to a position involving higher duties and responsibilities. A situation that gives an employee a sense of pride and accomplishment. It has the tendency to motivate and spur staff to work even harder to further enhance productivity.
Dr. Audi noted that prior to his coming, the issue of stagnation, which cut across all ranks in the service, has dampened staff morale.
Prior to my coming on board, it is on record that stagnation cut across all ranks in the service has dampened staff morale, heightened indiscipline, and has also led to loss of confidence in the system, born out of perceived injustice and unregulated pattern of promotions.
In the same light, the Corps Elfman explained he made a commitment to address the observed irregularities, especially in the promotion of officers and men, as well as the issue of career progression.
If you have been following the Corps and its trajectory, you will have seen very clearly that yes, when we came, a lot of staff were not happy, especially in the area of promotion, because we had stagnation, of promotion of years, some 10 years, some 8 years, even 12 years. The standards for measuring performance and career progression in the Corps was not followed. I therefore decided to take the bull by the horn to correct this anomaly by ensuring regular promotion to restore staff confidence and boost their morale, which was the lowest ever. I made a commitment to address the observed irregularities, especially in the promotion of officers and men, as well as the issue of career progression. And I can state with a sense of pride, responsibility, and dignity that I have kept to my promise.
The Commandant General, who applauded efforts of the Minister of Interior for all his support, described the 2023 promotion exercise as unprecedented in the history of the Corps, saying over 21,000 personnel benefited from the promotion.
The recent promotion exercise where over 21,000 plus personnel benefited is a true reflection of our commitment to matching words with action. The exercise was unprecedented in the history of the service and a marked departure from the past experience.
He charged all affected officers to consider the decoration as call for high responsibility, given the motivation attached, and to increase involvement, commitment, and increase productivity expected to reflect in overall performance of Nscdc's statutory responsibilities.
Let me on this note express my warm and sincere appreciation to the Honorable Minister of Interior, who doubles as the Chairman of the Board, for his unwavering support, assistance in making this dream a reality. Let me equally appreciate the Secretary of the Board and other members of the Board, of the Governing Board, for their contribution in our efforts to eliminate stagnation in the service. I am particularly gladdened and elated by the fact that this is the beginning of the end to stagnation in the Corps, as we are committed to maintaining the same tempo to create a strong incentive, high morale, and job satisfaction for staff.
Responding on behalf of all the decorated officers, Assistant Commandant General Bolade Felix promised to rededicate and re-strategize in order to put the Corps in the front burner in the country.
Words alone cannot express my gratitude. But one thing is certain: to whom much is given, a lot more is expected. The result of hard work, they say, is more work. On our part, I promise you, along with other officers, that we will rededicate ourselves. We will reinvigorate ourselves, re-strategize to put the Corps in the front burner of the country, so that the exercise that you have taken to come here and celebrate us will not go without an answer.
He then thanked the federal government through the Minister of Interior for the promotion to the next rank, stating that it is a sign of better things to come. Goodwill messages at the occasion were delivered by the representative of the Chief of Army Staff, Inspector General of Police, Corps Marshal of the Federal Road Safety Commission, and the Controller General of the Nigerian Correctional Service. It's still your security program. Don't go away. I'll be right back. You're welcome back. It's still your security program, The Defenders. And right now we're on another segment which happens to be the security tips. We'll be right back and you're going away. All right, you're welcome back. The program is still The Defenders, and this is where we're drawing the curtain on this week's edition of the program. Say you want to know more about Nscdc, you can visit all our social media handles as it is displayed on your screen. Until I come your way next week, same time, same station, I still remain Afolabi Babawale. And remember, when you see something, please say something. Bye for now.